All right, let's get into it. If you grew up before, say, the year 2000, the whole idea of coming of age probably brings to mind a certain set of things. But for millions of people today, that entire experience, it's being filtered through and honestly forged by the screen. So we're going to explore what it really means to grow up when your playground, your identity, and your social rulebook are all digital.
So let me ask you something. Think about it for a second. Seriously, where did you first meet the people who shaped your childhood? Was it at the local park, in class, maybe at summer camp, or just messing around in the neighborhood? Just get that answer in your head.
Because for a whole new generation, the answer to that question looks completely different. It looks like this. And what's so wild is how the purpose of these places hasn't really changed, just the location. The park, that place for just spontaneous, unstructured hangouts, that's a Discord server now. The mall, a place to see and be seen, has basically become a Fortnite lobby. And that super private, intimate space of a friend's basement, well, that's the end-to-end encrypted group chat.
And that brings us to our first big idea here, the new social playground. We're talking about a fundamental shift from the cul-de-sac to the cloud.
This is the point that's so crucial to get. For decades, we talked about the internet as this add-on to our real lives, but that's just not true anymore. For so many young people, these digital spaces aren't the side dish, they're the main course. Friendships, fights, romances, social status, all of it is being built, tested, and lived out, primarily online.
Let's break down just how different this new environment really is. In the analog world, your audience was usually just the people you could see right in front of you. Now, it could be anyone, a vast and invisible crowd. What you said used to have permanence only in someone's memory, right? It was fleeting. Now, it can be permanent and searchable, forever. And privacy. It used to be contained. Now it's incredibly porous. One screenshot can turn a private joke into a public spectacle.
And listen to this quote from a 16-year-old named Leo. It just perfectly captures this new reality. The whole distinction between online life and real life, for a lot of people, it's totally meaningless. The feelings, the connections, the friendships, they're just as real. For Leo, this is his real life.
So if the playground has totally changed, what about the person playing in it? Well, that brings us to our next section, crafting the online self, where identity can feel a lot like a constant performance. The key phrase to understand here is identity curation. It's this idea that our online profiles aren't just a simple reflection of who we are, they're actively built piece by piece. It's like we've all become the curators of our own personal museum, carefully choosing what to put on display. And this isn't just about being vain, it's a brand new skill for managing social anxiety and just showing you belong in this huge digital world.
And this shows you exactly how it works.